During Bible times, a tradition during the Passover was that a prisoner in Jerusalem may be released upon the people's request. So when Jesus is arrested during the time of Passover, Jesus is on trial with Pontius Pilate, and Pilate seems to see this Passover tradition as an opportunity for Jesus to go free. Mark chapter 15, verse 10 says, "For he, Pilate, perceived that it was out of envy that the chief priests had delivered him, Jesus, up." But what we see happens is there's a prisoner named Barabbas that the crowd is demanding to be released. Who is this Barabbas that everyone wants released over Jesus? Barabbas, he's an infamous prisoner. He's guilty of murder and insurrection or rebellion against the Roman Empire. And Barabbas, he is undoubtedly guilty of his crimes. So when the crowd pleads for Pilate to release him rather than Jesus, this is not for justice. What we see here is a small yet significant detail, one that encapsulates the entire gospel narrative. Barabbas, a man guilty of his sin, deserving of punishment, is set free in exchange for Jesus Christ. And even Pilate seems surprised by this. The crowd insists on freeing Barabbas, yelling that Jesus should be the one crucified. And Pilate even asks why. What evil had Jesus done? But the crowd was relentless that it was Jesus who should be crucified, and Barabbas who should be free. And again, this small detail in which Barabbas shows up in the midst of Jesus' arrest and crucifixion actually captures the entire narrative of the gospel, that while Jesus was innocent, he bore the punishment for the guilty. In this quick scene, the guilty is Barabbas. But again, who is Barabbas? We are Barabbas. Barabbas represents us, and Jesus bears the punishment of our sin. And this isn't metaphorical or hypothetical. This isn't an end time thing that we're anticipating to happen one day. No. When Jesus was arrested, beaten, and crucified to the cross, he did it as the innocent one, literally bearing, taking on the punishment that we deserve. Barabbas is us, the guilty ones, deserving of the punishment. Romans 3:23 says, "All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." But 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 21 explains why Jesus was crucified like this. It says, "God made the one who did not know sin," that's Jesus, "to be sin for us, so that in him we would become the righteousness of God."